All right. This is one of my favorite parts here. I love to talk about this. So, normally I would ask people, what is love? And they would give me something from the book of Corinthians. That's normally what people do. They will refer to chapter 13, which describes love. It describes it, but it doesn't tell you what it is. So, you may not know what is love. What is love? You ever think about that? Well, the Bible tells us what love is. It says in the book of John, actually, not John the book, but you have First John, Second John, and Third John, and in those books it tells us, for the love of God is to keep his commandments. For this is the love of God, it says, to keep his commandments. So when we going over the stuff I previously was talking about, if you don't know, I put it in a playlist. I have put it in a playlist already for you. Sorry. I put it in a playlist already for you right here. So you can click on it and go watch that. But when that's why it was so important that you know that stuff in Galatians chapter 5. Because whenever we are not doing those things and we repent of those things, we are walking in the Spirit. That's what Paul taught. We're walking in the Spirit and we are practicing love. After Galatians chapter 5 there, ending it, it says the fruits of the Spirit. So you immediately, when you're not practicing those sins, that's the opposite of that. When those sins, when you're doing those things, you're not in love. And whenever you have repented of those things, then you are in love automatically. Fruits of the Spirit. You're free from the law of sin and death through Jesus Christ. So that's what love is keeping his commandments. Whenever we stay away from sin, whenever we are not practicing sin as Christians. So that's very important to know for any Christian. And I've asked lots of Christians when I've done lots of preaching, and I've asked lots of Christians this question, and they do not know the answer to it. Like I said, they'll refer you to chapter 13 in Corinthians, and that's not love. I mean, they don't understand what they're saying. It's just describing it. And I'll go over that, of course. It's one of my favorite things to talk about is this. So a lot of people accuse me of not being full of love because I have to tell them to repent and turn from their sins, but they don't know. I know a lot about love. I've studied a lot of the scriptures about it. I know it very well. So I'm happy to tell you, very happy to tell you. Hopefully this video was helpful to you as a Christian. If you're not a Christian, maybe it opened your eyes, but definitely look at the playlist that I put up there. If you haven't, go back and look at it, and then you may understand a little bit more of this video here. But that's it for today. Meditate on that. Stay out of sin. Follow Jesus Christ. God bless.